Hello, this is Biathlon, where winter is won and spring is coming. Let's do this. So we had an amazing first race in Ruhpolding, Germany. The World Cup tour remained in Germany after Oberhof, and this race was awesome. I can remember ever having so much fun watching a race, a relay race. I think there was one in the men's, but this is the first women's relay race where it was absolutely amazing. I gotta be honest, I was hoping Italy would win, but this girl, she can sprint. I remember her beating Bouget in a sprint uh, a stage or two ago, and she did so again with Vitozzi. Vitozzi was leading, so yeah, I was hoping Italy would get a win, especially since their two stars came back after they had missed Oberhof. So yeah, they both did very well, and almost got Italy the win. Unfortunately, Vitozzi is not the strongest in the last loop. Uh, I would say her ski form could get a little better. I think when she won the overall 2 years ago, she was skiing a little bit faster, so I'm not sure about that. Vera did so well. Carrara, she's been popping on my radar. Not shooting great, but her ski speed is quite impressive. Uh, Magnussen here, was it Magnussen? I think if I remember correctly, someone had a problem, but I remembered it to be Magnussen. She had a problem with the shooting. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, it was actually no. What happened to France here? Michelot, I think she didn't shoot too well. So yeah, France did not get the podium, which is interesting. Czechia fifth, Germany only sixth. Yeah, Royce kind of betrayed them there at the end. She didn't shoot well in her last, but Tannheimer did well. Yeah, so it was a very interesting race all the way to the last loop. They were bunched up, so yeah, it was amazing to see. Yeah, just 10 seconds separating. Simone actually, she was leading, but she shot so fast, but the others caught up with her. She's not in skiing form. I mean, she used to be as fast as Elvira when Elvira was fast. Now she completely flipped it. She shoots fast and very well, and she's very slow. I don't know if it's because she missed the whole issue, or she missed the first stage and she's not fit, but or maybe she's just older now and she cannot uh, recuperate that ski speed she once had when she was younger. But yeah, so it was an amazing race. The men's race was interesting too. France won it. Fiume, he did so well. He kind of gave Perot the win by she recouped from like about 20 seconds, I think, if I remember correctly. And this is despite not having Jacqueline, who's kind of a hit and miss in the at everything, actually. He sometimes misses just one or two, sometimes misses like five. So I don't know if I think he was actually ill, so that maybe that's why they didn't include him. But they did well without him. All right, just 6 seconds. Dale, who's not quite as fast as he was a few weeks ago. Ligrid, he's not fast at all. Christensen, always strong in the last lap. He actually overtook Navrat, who could have got the second place for Germany. Sweden, Samuelsson didn't push because he couldn't really get back in the top in the podium position. Estonia is a surprise. Czechia, Switzerland, United States, Italy very low without Giacomelli. I'm not sure why he didn't race, but he would race in the other races and very strongly. Speaking of, let's move to the fun stuff, the real fun. I mean, the relays are fun too. So Hannah Oberg, she managed to get a win. She's so fit. She skied faster than her sister, which I don't really understand why, because she was so dominant in Oberhof. She skied so fast in Oberhof, so seeing Hannah ski faster here is interesting. Or I should say, I don't understand why Elvira can't keep it up, because she here in Ruhpolding, maybe it was the characteristic of the track. They say it's a very fast track, so maybe the others can. She doesn't really have a point where she can push harder than the others. But then again, Breza Boucher was faster. I mean, look at this, 36 seconds with 2 shots, so basically a loop and a half faster. But of course, there's also the shooting time. Itotsi's shooting time was amazing. Jean Monod, of course. I mean, what can you do against her? Previous years, she was just a great shot, but hit about a loop slower than the fast skiers. Now she's basically on par with the fast skiers. Not as fast as Hannah here, but still very strong. Minkinen did well. Unfortunately for her, the pursuit would not go well. Pro is not like last year, but she managed to get a 5th place here. Johansson, she keeps sticking her head out among the top 10. Breza Boucher disappointing, because if she had shot just having missed once, she would have been second. So yeah, disappointing. Kirkade, as you can see here, she was not that fast on the skis, so it's interesting. Maybe she's a great sprinter, but she can always be the fastest. Benet again, 10th place. Magnussen did better. Batovska, I didn't even see her in the race, but yeah, here she is in 12th. I remember seeing her in the pursuit, but not in the sprint. Anna Gandler doing a decent job. Danheimer, Vera just 17th, so she skied very slowly, a loop slower, and maybe even more because she shoots faster. And let's see if there's anyone worth mentioning here. Simone, just look how slowly she skied. Michelon with 2 misses, didn't ski too fast. Compare that with Breza Boucher. So yeah, let's see the analysis. First total shooting time. Vitozzi fastest, of course. Where is Vera? She wasn't that fast, actually. Yeah, she was 3rd. Yeah, she was fast. Royce was fast too. That's why she got the 5th place. Simone, of course, was fast. Michelon. I look for Breza Boucher. She must be, yeah, 64th in shooting speed. Yeah, she shoots slowly. Unfortunately for her, it doesn't do the job. Still misses a lot. And for me, because I root for her. And let's see the course time. She's first, of course. Lampic is second. 6 misses, that's crazy. And Hannah Oberg is 3rd, that's crazy. So yeah, that's why she won. Shamono shot a little faster, but Hannah really skied faster. It's interesting. So yeah, Jean Monod skied faster than Elvira. Elvira did recover some time in the last loop, but overall, Jean Monod did better. Kirkaida was sixth. Karara, as I was saying, she's amazing on the skis. Royce wasn't that bad. Vitozzi wasn't that bad. Yeah, so interesting. Michelin much slower than last year. I don't understand. Dunham were pretty fast. Okay, let's move to the. Should I see this again? Yeah. So Jean Monod in great position to get a pursuit win. Men's sprint. Samuelson. He skied the fastest. I'm not sure actually. Maybe Jacomel did, but Jacomel also shoots a lot faster, so we'll have to check that out. Right, this guy keeps showing up. Diomaye, he did well. Clean sheet for a change. Pero only one miss. He would have been second, but maybe skied as fast as Jacomel. Rosiloma, one miss. He didn't ski that fast. Lightweight. Skied very slow, it looks like. Jacqueline doing better shooting wise. I think he had some kind of an illness or something. Dale, as I said, he's not very fast here. I mean, look at this. He's slower than Lightweight. I wonder what happened here. He would be better, of course, in the pursuit, but I'm not sure if it's the skiing or the shooting. We'll have to check that out in the pursuit race. How far he's doing better. Maybe he ramped it up for the upcoming Olympics. Uldal, not so great here. Christensen, he's not very fast at this time on the skis. We'll see that on the pursuit as well. Who else? Fabian Claude, 4 misses. This guy's very fast, but just doesn't shoot well. Kind of like Boucher, but not really because he's not as dominant on the skis as she is. But he's among the fastest. Shooting time or range time? Range time. Eder, he's also fast, besides being accurate. So look at this, Jacomel, he shoots very fast. Amazing, this guy's amazing, man. I wonder what would have happened if Botan, I'm not sure what, I tried to look on Instagram, but he doesn't mention any sort of, I know he's ill. Lightweight is back, but Botan hasn't come back, so I'm not sure what happened to him. There's no mention on Instagram about his illness. Jacqueline keeps shooting fast. Samuelson, not very fast. So let's see the course time. Yeah, he skied the fastest. Jacomel made a difference in the shooting range. That's crazy. Pero kind of far back at 20 seconds slower. I'm not sure what happened to Samuelson. We'll see in the pursuit. Maybe having skied this fast in the sprint tired him out for the pursuit. I'm not sure. So yeah, Claude, he's 4th. Ponsiloma Navrat is getting stronger. Jacqueline is a great sprinter, but not too fast here. Diomaye, he's slowed down considerably. He used to be among the fastest back when he won the World Cup and a bunch of World Championships. Lightweight very slow, and Dale very slow. I don't understand what happened here. This is very confusing. They're not very consistent, the men. So yeah, Jacomel consolidated his World Cup first place, as I said, also taking advantage from Botan missing. I mean, missing the races, not missing the targets. He doesn't really miss. Let's see if he comes back. I'm not sure if for the World Cup, challenge the World Cup, or maybe for the Olympics. Okay, move to the women's pursuit, I think. Just checking if there's anything else worth mentioning. The difference is huge, but as we'll see, uh, the pursuit is much closer. So yeah, Jean Monod, she shot clinically, only missing once in the last shoot. Hannah Olberg could not repeat the job. She missed 3 times, but despite that, she came only 10 seconds. So yeah, but of course, Jean Monod could relax at the end. She was leading all throughout the race. Um, yeah, I'm not sure why Hannah chose not to push. The same with Samuelson in the pursuit race. She allowed Jean Monod to get back at her, and she missed. She lost touch, basically. Benet shooting perfectly. This gets her another one of the top spots, third place here. Kirkaide also shot well. She recovered some of the positions she lost in the sprint. Lazierga, she's unusual to see her here. Only 2 misses. Michelin only 2 misses. Royce only 2 misses. But she lost the 5th place, as we can see. Johansson again in the top 10. Minkinen, she missed twice. Yeah, she did worse than the sprint. Elvira missed 4 times, so yeah. I was hoping she would challenge Jean Monod if his sister fails, but yeah, she couldn't. She shot worse. Anna Magnusson, she recovered some position. Maya Grozzi and Vitozzi, she looked like she was gonna challenge in the first shoots, but then missed twice in the third. So yeah, Batovska missed 4 times. Mizabuche missed 5 times. Oh, that's not good. Despite that, she's only in 1 minute 30. She'll probably be the fastest skier again, unless Lampich. Where is Lampich? I'm not sure. I can find her. I'll see it here. Let's see the shooting time first. Range time. Vitozzi, Anna Olberg, she shoots fast. Let's go. That's why she misses as opposed to, I'm not sure that's why she misses. As opposed to Jean Monod, but Jean Monod just nice and steady, not too slow, not too fast. She's just like such a great shot. Vira shot pretty fast. Look, she's just 23 seconds slower in the range than Vitozzi. It's crazy. Yet she still wins because she's so accurate. What is this? So Michelin was fastest. So basically contradicting me that she's not as fast as she used to be last season. Maybe she's picking it up. Who knows? I mean, in the sprint, she was kind of slow. So look at this. There's 3 of them that were faster than Rizab. Maybe she gave up in the end, having missed 5. She knew she wouldn't get a good position. Batovska again skied fast. Elvira Olberg, she actually skied faster than Hannah. But that's because Hannah just allowed Jean Monod to catch up with her, which I don't understand why. She should have just pushed, man. Same for Samuelson, we'll see. Richard. She's quite fast on the 6 That's not bad. Interesting. So yeah, Hannah couldn't chose not to ski fast, and look at this. I mean, if she had skied fast, she would not be 33 seconds behind Michelin. She probably could have skied 10 seconds faster than Jean Monod over a 4 shoot race. So I don't understand why they don't do it. If you're gonna miss 3 times, you might as well ski fast. And so yeah, the castle here, Jean Monod went first, and Hanover went second after it was the other way around in the sprint. Yeah, interesting race. We'll see the World Cup standings. Jean Monod increased her lead, obviously, with a first and second place. And but I guess she didn't lose too much against Hannah, who is now, she used to be further ahead than Elvira, so probably is again. Men's pursuit. So look at this, Dale. He only missed once. Little, having missed 3 times, still managed to get a third. He could not. I mean, they were head to head in the last loop, but Dale was just stronger. He also did 300 meters less on the. But yeah, he's not skiing as fast, but he can still pick it up if he needs to sprint or something. Posiloma, he was third, which is surprising. Fabien Claude did well, only to miss twice. He got a 4th place. Jacomel, he was third. He was chasing these guys, but he pushed, so I wouldn't be surprised if he will be the fastest skier. He pushed so hard, man. Having missed 5 times, still got the 5th place. He was actually third in the race, but then Claude and Posiloma caught up with him. Yeah, Samuelson, I don't understand. He had all the difference to play with. Had 17 seconds. He just allowed Jacomel to catch up with him. That means he skied so slowly. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, he was tired from the raging ski speed he had in the sprint, but I'm not sure about his tactics. Sometimes he seems like he self-sabotages, like last race when he failed to shoot the last shot. He waited too long. So yeah, had he ski fast, look at this. If he skis as fast as he can ski, just 12 seconds, he could have won this race. Not allowing, maybe in the first loop. I mean, if you're gonna miss 4 times anyway, why not? Christensen just missed once, but he was very slow in the last lap, which was surprising. Jacqueline, he missed once every shoot, so yeah, he was there. Didn't especially see him during the race, but he was there in the top 10. Navrat couldn't repeat a good performance. He did get the top 10. Lightwood skied very slowly despite having only missed once. He was in the top positions, but yeah, he just fell behind after that miss. Diomaye missed 4 times, just as Jacqueline. He was actually slower, probably on the skis. Let's see the ski speed. Fabien Claude was actually fastest. So it wasn't Jacomel. He was kind of slow, actually. Interesting. Slower than Jacqueline. During the race, he just seemed like he was pushing. He always caught up with the leaders. So I'm not sure. Maybe he just outshot everyone in terms of speed. That's why he missed 5 times. He was faster than Perrault, though. This guy is beginning to be fast on the skis. Navrat too. Interesting. So if you look at the race standings, these ski speeds are not entirely obvious. I'm not sure what happened here. Fiumaye kind of slow, so much slower than Jacqueline. And look at this, Dale. He didn't have to ski fast. He just had to sprint in the last lap, and he won the race. So I imagine Jacomel was among the. Yeah, so he's not the fastest shooter. Where is he? Oh, he's 12th. but he spends less time in the range somehow. Interesting. So yeah, Pedro was also fast. Jacqueline was also fast. Interesting. So he didn't lose too many points here by being sixth, especially that not wonder who's second in the World Cup. Maybe it's Botan, but who's third then? It's actually Samuelson and Perot. So he lost some points against Perot, but not against Samuelson. Interesting. They're pretty close actually. Botenso fell off. I mean, for two stages he got no points. So less than 100. Look at this. This is so interesting. Less than 100. So Samuelson, I didn't expect him to be third actually. He's pretty close. So if he had won this race, he would have been able to get closer. But like I said, I don't understand why he didn't ski fast. So Dale, he's getting closer. Despite having missed the first stage, look at him. He's fifth. Fiume dropped the position. Like, but not very good. Jacqueline. Interesting. Let's see the women's. Jamono consolidated. So yeah, it's it's much more clear cut in the women's. I expect her to win the overall World Cup. Sylvie didn't do better than her, so yeah, they soon it's gonna be about, I want to say 150, but maybe less than that. So yeah, Hannah overtook Elvira, but she's still pretty far back. I'm not sure if any of them can challenge Jamono. Seeing how solid she looks shooting wise and skiing fast. So yeah, Vera dropped. Maybe they will both be focusing on their home Olympics. So Bezausha is now 10th. Yeah, so we'll just have to enjoy the battle for first in the men's while it lasts, because the women's, I think it's kind of decided. So we'll just focus on the Olympics for the women's. I mean, I shouldn't say maybe Jamono will get tired. So towards the end of the season, who knows? Maybe Hana can challenge her if she repeats these performances skiing so fast. We'll see. So yeah, another great stage. Next one before the Olympics will be Nove Miesto in the Czech Republic. There's an individual and a mass start. Yay, mass start, my favorite races. Maybe this will entice them to not miss out on this stage, because I fear there won't be too many starts, because they're just prepare for the Olympics, which is like 2 weeks from now. So I know I saw an interview. Preuss will be there because she needs the races, but I wonder how many of them will miss out on this race. I just hope they come. So single mixed relays instead of relays. So it should be interesting. And then we have the Olympics. Yeah. So awesome stage. Hopefully next one will be interesting as well. And I can't wait for the Olympics. This has been Biathlon, where winter is one and spring is coming. See y'all.